One Zambia, one nation. Welcome to Zanis News. My name is Alice Banda. Our sign language interpreter is Imelda Mlea. Let's take a look at the stories making headlines. President Hichilema has called for hard work among civil servants. Kitwe City Council urged to complete stalled projects. Kabwe social cash transfer beneficiaries record success stories. Plus, Chipolopolo boys ready for Taifa Stars. The news in detail. President Hakainde Hichilema says no legal piece of legislation should hinder national development. The head of state says while laws are important, they should not stall or stand in the way of development. President Hichilema said this at State House Monday when he swore in newly appointed Minister of Justice, Princess Kasune. Kalan Chima brings us the details.
I, Princess Kasune, having been appointed Cabinet Minister,
she enters in the history books of Zambia as the first female Minister of Justice following her appointment by President Hakainde Hichilema on the 5th of June 2024. Princess Kasune, who has been sworn in as Minister of Justice, takes over from State Counsel Mulambo Haimbe, who has been moved to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. During the swearing-in ceremony, President Hichilema reiterated his numerous calls for hard work among government officials at every level.
The processes are important. The laws are important. But neither of these should stall the work and lead to no delivery. Zero. I know what ministers say to me that, no, we can't move forward because the PSCs, the directors are saying this. No. If there's a law standing in the way of delivery, we shall amend that law. Other than the Constitution, which will be amended when the Zambian people so wish. But nothing should stand in the way of delivery. Nothing. It's not hung around. So that's my message to her, to all of us in this room. Ministers, since you are a provincial minister, the president has asked you to do a checklist of deliverables, even as a promise.
For President Hichilema, deliverables must be the core driver for any officer.
We cannot continue operating the same way. No, we all have to now deliver for the people. And I also repeat what I said in Livingston for the media, that going to the office 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever time, knocking off 17, 18, 19 hours, does not constitute work. I call it hanging around, because everybody can go to the office for years, but when you look at what deliverables they've achieved, zero. But they're earning a salary, public money for that matter, but they've not delivered much. They've not issued a license for water harvest, WAMA. They've not issued a license for an investor, ZEMA. They've not registered a business. They've done literally nothing but hang around. DCs. I see a DC there. Don't hang around in Chibombo there. Don't hang around. Get to see how food distribution is going on.
Ms. Kasone takes up a ministry currently implementing various reforms, such as the constitutional and the judicial reforms.
That was a ministry that I always dreamt of, was to become a minister of gender, and yet this has even been more elevated. And so as women, we need to showcase that we can do it. We have been challenged, and I believe that women are ready to support another woman. And so for me, I go into the ministry to learn, because justice is already there. I thank God that my predecessor is already there, and he will be able to walk me through some of the things he was already doing, and where we can take it from there. I am grateful that we have one of the best Attorney General in this country, and so I believe that I'll get the support from him, I'll get the support from Solicitor General, and indeed from different stakeholders.
Kalan Muchima, reporting for Zanis in Osaka.
And Chiefs Nkweto and Mubanga of the Bemba people in Chinsali district have appealed to government to consider working on the Chinsali-Mulilansolo road. The traditional leaders noted that once constructed, the road will enhance development and ease movement of people in the area. The chiefs made the appeal when Muchinga Province Minister Henry Sikazwe visited them at their palaces. Details in this report.
A good road network improves connectivity between different areas in the country and can also reduce transportation costs for businesses and individuals. In Chinsali district in Muchinga province, the Chinsali-Mulilansolo road, which is in a deplorable state, has become a great concern not just to residents but also to the traditional leadership.
This road has become impassable. People in my chiefdom find it difficult to even transport their produce for market in Chinsali Boma. I appeal to government to consider working on this road. We have been cut off already here due to the Chinsali-Mulilansolo road, which is in a deplorable state. If government can take this as an urgent matter, small vehicle cannot reach this place.
And Muchinga Province Minister Henry Sikazwe, who recently visited Chifu Nkweto and Chifu Mvanga of Chinsali District at their respective palaces, assured the two chiefs that Chinsali-Mulilansolo Road is among government's priority projects that will be worked on soon.
The local government
Government has engaged several contractors to also consider working on the Chinsali-Mulilansolo road once they complete the construction of Mbesuma Bridge. The Road Development Agency, RDA, has also assured us that it will work on the 594 kilometers feeder roads in the district. And we added this road to be among those roads to be worked on.
Meanwhile, Chifu Nkweto further thanked President Hakainde Hichilema for ensuring that the Constituency Development Fund, CDF, reaches the grassroots, which he mentioned to be a game changer.
Otherwise, I'm happy that the CDF is changing the face of most schools in my chiefdom.
Pamela Inamba reporting for Zanis in Chinsali District, Muchinga Province.
In construction news, the local authority in Chililabombwe has embarked on the construction of new markets and police posts under the Constituency Development Fund. The Parliamentary Accounts Committee on Local Government inspected the projects and is impressed with some of the works done so far. More in this report.
That your committee has seriously look at and ensure that the councils that administering these funds on behalf of the government, they don't put red tape or unnecessarily delay the procurement process. Because at the end of the day, people think that this money is not there. So when we find out from people that are in these councils, the money is still there. And we don't know why there's a delay in the process of procurement. So maybe as we engage, let us try to find out why we have got this unnecessary delay. We had a team that visited us, I think should be 2 or 3 weeks ago. The one that deals with the issues of purchase and supply. We held a discussion with them. They also raised a similar concern about the delay in the issue of procurement. So this is delaying the projects that the government has made pronouncements to benefit the people of Zambia.
Our clients are members of the local authorities. We are a committee mandated to preside over the CDF funds, and during our tour, that is the main issue that we are looking at. We are monitoring, we are inspecting the projects that are done by under CDF fund in every local authority. I think our tour covered 80 districts, including Ndola, which is our exit district, our last meeting. But one of the offices that everybody has complained about is the Office of the Attorney General. We have delayments from that end, but subject to improvement. So as we continuously review these challenges, we hope we are hoping for the best as we go. I mean, going forward, we are hoping for the best as a committee and as government.
Meanwhile, Parliamentary Committee Chairperson on Local Government, Darius Malonda, has challenged the Kitwe City Council to expedite the completion of projects that were queried by the Parliamentary Accounts Committee PAC in 2021. Speaking during a tour of the projects, Mr. Malonda has called for quick completion of the work, citing negligence in the way the highlighted projects were managed. Lizzie Chimonyan now reports.
As government increases funding to various spending agencies, it has also put stringent measures to ensure prudent use of these funds. This is demonstrated in the Parliamentary Committee's tour of projects that have been queried by the Parliamentary Accounts Committee, PAC. Kitwe City Council is one of the latest local authorities to be visited by the Parliamentary Committee on Local Government after queries were recorded by PAC on 6 projects in 2021. These projects include street lighting, rehabilitation of the access road to Chingora Road Cemetery, Bush Hotel rehabilitation, upgrading of 2 council workshops, and Chisokone Market rehabilitation. The committee members aired their concerns.
Because the main essence of this to provide security on the passage around the land, not inside. Are they not too far away from the maintenance cost is very high because this road will be full of water. There's no way
We realized that there was negligence from the part of the management, the works department, because as and when you need to attend to something, you should attend to it.
Kitwe City Council Director Engineering Musa Chivawe responded to the committee's concerns.
And we installed 50 number street light poles, 11,000 lumens. Yes, with a brand, the B-Light brand, was done by a local contractor, Abma, at 722,000. Yes. So this section has been provided with street light, providing security and safety for the patrons of the area. Report that given the type of road that we have, we just grade it so that it's motorable. For the dry season such as this one, we just grade it to make it motorable. When it's in the third quarter, that's when we create on drain on the side, the camber, so that water is able to run on smoothly as we did with the completion of the plumbing works. There were so many leakages that water leakages that were noticed on the supply lines from Ghana Water. We have put that as part of the scope.
And Council Town Clerk Patrick Kambita said the council has put aside some money from the mines to go towards completion of the projects.
The level of dilapidation has been over a period of time. We inherit, we will not say we're not there. It's part of us. We have to deal with those issues as they come. So with the goodwill from the mines, we've set aside quite a bit of funds, and that will be able to see a test for some of these institutions.
And Committee Chairperson Darius Malonda commended the council management for the ongoing works, although he stressed on the need to speed up the work.
We are happy that you are attending to each and every one of them with legal resources, but we encourage you that you should not go wrong in attending to these things, because the reputation that we have seen at the workshop there and of course the hotel is something that is almost irredeemable.
The need for prudent use of public funds cannot be overemphasized, as it is the only way to ensure social and economic development across the country. Liz Ngobeka reporting for Zanis in Kitwe.
Now in education news, Minister of Justice Princess Kasune says the provision of water and sanitation facilities in schools is essential for the prevention of diarrheal diseases and menstrual hygiene for the girl child. Ms. Kasone said this when she handed over a newly built ablution block and water reticulation system at Ilume Primary School in Kushi District. Shupekile Nkunika has more in the following report.
Poor sanitation, has been a major source of concern among rural schools in the country. It is linked to diarrheal diseases. Due to poor access to safe and clean water and inadequate sanitary facilities, Ilume Primary School in Mkushi district was faced with this problem. But government has constructed this ablution block and installed a water reticulation system with the use of the Constituency Development Fund. Minister of Justice, Princess Kasune, who is outgoing Minister of Central Province, has handed over the facility to the school.
This project, which is the water education project, has been installed at an amount of 287,000 kwacha. There are showers for our girls so that we prevent menstruation poverty.
The head teacher highlighted challenges at the learning institution.
There are times whereby the only monopump that we have broke down, and learners were to draw water from shallow wells within the villages.
Both council chairperson and district commissioner are happy with the development.
This place had challenges with water. The people around here, the school community, had no idea on how this school can be supplied with water.
We want to sincerely thank the school administration here for making sure that they supervise and support this project.
Chief Chitina of the Lala people gave a vote of thanks. Shupekila Nkunika for Zanis in Mkushi.
The news continues. Lumezi District Education Board Secretary Misozi Monya has thanked World Vision for supplementing government's efforts in improving numeracy and literacy levels in the district. Ms. Monya was speaking during a literacy fair. Meanwhile, World Vision Zambia Reading for Education and Development Program facilitator McLean Zulu says World Vision seeks to reach to 140,000 learners by 2025 to improve literacy. More in this report.
According to the World Bank, as of 2020, adult literacy rate for Zambia was 87.5%. To permanently deal with illiteracy, there's a need to catch them young. Hence, the Zambian government has been promoting literacy, starting from early childhood education. World Vision has been complementing the government in Rumezi District, Chikomeni area by supporting the numerous and literacy program in 11 schools. The Ministry of Education and World Vision held a literacy fair which saw pupils compete in reading, quiz, and debate. Lumezi District Board Secretary Misozi Mwenya thanked World Vision for supporting the ministry.
We are here, although the day is mostly carried by our learners, but it's also a day that we are going to see what us as teachers are doing in our schools. What kind of skill are we imparting in our learners? Whatever the learners are showcasing this day is what we have imparted in them. So if they are not going to do well, it means even ourselves as teachers, we need to pull up our socks.
And World Vision underscored its resolve to continue supporting the numerous and literacy campaign.
With the theme of this literacy fair, improving literacy levels in schools through creativity and interaction, World Vision has seen a lot of efforts. For instance, where it has been working closely with the schools to promote the creation of print-rich environments where learners could interact with text. This literacy fair therefore creates an opportunity where schools can show the fruit of their efforts and learn from one another. World Vision is proud to support the initiative and is looking forward to continue working with the boys and girls, parents, teachers, and the office of the DEBs to ensure that children are given an opportunity to receive good quality education.
The best performing schools and pupils were awarded, and World Vision also donated 1,579 storybooks comprising 15 titles for both reading camps and schools and 1,230 supplementary books for the primary literacy program for grade 1 to grade 4 learners in their catchment area. Patrick Soko, Zanis News, Lumezi District, Eastern Province.
Still in education news, Northern Province Education Officer Mulambwanawa has urged learning institutions in the area to explore alternative sources of energy. He says this is in line with the recent directive for public institutions to consider alternative sources of energy in view of the electricity load shedding. He said this when he officiated at the Northern Province Inter-Schools Energy Quiz organized by the Energy Regulation Board, ERB, in Kasama. Here is a report.
Inculcating knowledge on energy conservation in school-going children is key to helping the country achieve energy efficiency. This is why the Energy Regulation Board in Northern Province has held an inter-school quiz on energy conservation to help learners understand the importance of energy conservation. Northern Province Education Officer Mulambwanawa graced the event.
Welcome the initiative by the ERB to organize the quiz. This is because we want learners in secondary schools to be prepared for future roles by understanding from a practical point of view various sectors of the economy, such as the energy sector, which is not only important to Zambia's economy but also very dynamic, requiring innovation and ingenuity.
ERB Senior Manager Davis Mpenda for Northern Region revealed that the event is one of the initiatives the board has come up with to sensitize the community on energy conservation.
Given the importance raw energy plays in our lives and challenges surrounding its availability, the ERB has come up with several initiatives to create awareness about various facets of energy to different stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, a common member adage says, imitikula empanga.
Participants were tested on different questions, including energy matters.
Which of the following gases can be generated and used for cooking and lighting? A. Biogas. B. Oxygen. C. Ammonia. D. None of the above. A. Biogas, correct.
Lola Girls Secondary School, which hosted the competition, emerged as winner, while all the participants were issued certificates for participating in the quiz. Reporting for Zanis in Kasama District, I'm Jafet Munkondia.
Non-governmental organization Fountain of Life has expressed interest to construct a 1x3 classroom block at Kabamba Secondary School in Serenja District of Central Province. Fountain of Life co-founder Mark Seymour says his organization will, before the end of 2024, construct the classroom block to help address educational needs of learners. Details in this report.
Welcome to Kabamba School.
As enrollments increase due to the free education policy embarked on by the government, a non-governmental organization has expressed its intentions to construct a 1x3 classroom block to help address challenges related to classroom space at Kabamba Secondary School in Serenja District. Speaking during a ceremony held at Kabamba Secondary School, Serenja District Education Board Secretary Harry Sirungwe gives this picture surrounding the school.
Looking at least about 21 kilometers to the Boma, no secondary school anywhere near here. Government thought it wise to introduce 2 secondary schools, just building a 1x3 classroom block. So these schools were seated on the primary section. So after building that block, which is a 1x3, it can only cater for grade 10, 11, and 12. So for grade 8 and 9, they're squatting at the primary school.
In response, Fountain of Life co-founder Maximo made the following commitment.
I certainly understand the importance of education. I certainly want to make sure that we continue to share the need here with our donors, with our friends, with our sponsors, so that we can raise the funds to build the much needed classroom block, the 1x3 that you're looking for here for the secondary school.
The development elected Serenja Town Council Chairperson Stivers Mulumba.
We are happy, this commissioner. This is the starting of good things in Chief Kabamba, especially at the Kabamba Secondary School.
Serenja District Commissioner Paul Masua commended outgoing Minister for Central Province Princess Kasune for leading the foundation to the Kabamba community.
There are many places where the
provincial minister could have taken the donors, but she decided to bring them here.
Chief Kabamba emphasizes the importance of education. Thelma Kabwe is the area councillor.
Thanks to Fountain of Life Africa, this new classroom block will not only provide a conducive learning environment for our students, also serve as a beacon of hope for the entire community.
Cliff Mwanawamba Munjire reporting for Zanis News, Serengeti.
We take a break. Join us for more stories afterwards.
Woman Thou Art is a program that offers counsel to the female folk, sharing real-life experiences and providing guidance to the women and young girls on necessary steps and conduct that will help shape and nurture a sober society. Watch Woman Thou Art on Zanis TV every Wednesday at 18:30 hours on the Topster channel, channel 6 DTT, and channel 458 DTH. How I Made It is a program that delves into the many success stories of different people from all walks of life. Watch How I Made It on Zanis TV every Thursday at 18:30 hours on the Topster channel, channel 6 DTT, and channel 458 DTH.
Welcome back. On Empowerment News, Kabwe District Commissioner Lennox Shimwambwa has advised beneficiaries of the social cash transfer and other social protection programs to use the funds prudently by building houses or starting businesses. Mr. Shimwambwa says this is in order to improve the quality of life for the beneficiaries. Sharon Bwalia has the details in the following report.
Social cash transfer is a vital tool for providing financial support to the most vulnerable in the society. These funds not only help recipients meet their immediate needs, but also empower them to invest in their future. Government has advised beneficiaries to use the social cash transfer sustainably.
So to develop a country, it needs a response from the citizen. It's extremely important. Even at household level, there's going to be a level of sacrifice. So with those beneficiaries, they have to do a bit of sacrifice to wave off a bit of luxury and put part of that money into productive ventures. Start creating value with what you're getting. Do some little bit of extension of your homesteads, and so on and so forth. Start getting to agriculture. That's the way to go, and I think that is the legacy President Hakainde wants to do.
Patrick Muzala is visually impaired and has been a social cash transfer beneficiary for 3 years. He invested the funds in building houses to rent out.
Social cash transfer natampire pali 800 ili balundire 800 epo natampire kwena ile twafulisha pakala mbafye sana ile twafulisha social cash transfer ngefifi ni mwamona akandelia akandesunga akandesunga emna kulishenei neinganda mu social cash transfer pakutati ndemwena mo wikalo tuletotela sana pamulimo uyu government ile bomba pakutwafulisha fwe balanda pa the social cash transfer.
Henry Mwewa is critically disabled and is using the social cash transfer to build a house and take his children to school.
Abena mwandi basa mbutuka so mboku teko kupita muri ba social fair wambo kuranga fuidisha panapo ndini chife chako bati turi pano kamwasa mwaya munenganda yo nakula cover spion mobile kutuma papa tukushe chichire mechi echakule ngande aba ebangafu basiwa kyaba ebesa mukumpempula kunchito tuntu pusana so kone na litotara sana kubuteko pantu buteko na bunga abana bonse Africa Sudi imbiaruko euri grade 5 bonse bali kuwacha secondary.
Social cash transfers are not just a lifeline for survival, but can be used for innovation and growth. Sharon Walia reporting for Zanis in Kabwe.
Still on empowerment, but now in Western Province, some social cash transfer beneficiaries in Nalolo district are appealing to government to revert to the traditional payment method, citing challenges with the digital mode of payment. The beneficiaries claim that receiving their funds through mobile phones is coupled with network challenges, among other issues. Here's a report by Sifuwe Mwangala.
The Social Cash Transfer Program, which was introduced in 2014 in Nalolo district, plays a crucial role in addressing extreme poverty. Initially, beneficiaries received their funds in person, but the government recently introduced mobile phone payments. However, some beneficiaries have faced challenges with this new method and are urging the government to revert to the traditional rural payment mode. During sensitization meetings held by Nalolo District Commissioner Namatama Mopo, beneficiaries expressed concerns about the digital payment method.
The challenge we are facing us as old people, we have difficulties in accessing our money through mobile phones. The problem is that some of us, our sight is bad, so we end up requesting our grandchildren to withdraw for us, and they end up stealing from us.
We prefer getting paid through the table, unlike through the phone, because our money plays with play.
We are therefore requesting that you take us back to the old mode of payment, because when you give us the old payment, we get our money from the table and our grandchildren will not have access to our phones.
In response, Mrs. Mopo acknowledged the need for further sensitization on the urban payment method.
The suggestions are that they want to get back to the old system. The reason is that, one, they have network challenges. Two, our old people, the aged, they don't really know how to check the monies in their phones. Also, another challenge of not really knowing that the money has hit the phone, the account of that phone. If it is Airtel, they don't know that the money has hit their account because they don't know how to operate the same phones.
Sifuwe Mwangala, Zanis, Nalolo District, Western Province.
Chasefu District Commissioner Jamie Piri has urged farmers and producers in Chasefu District of Eastern Province to preserve some of their produce for household consumption to enhance food security. The district commissioner said this at the Agricultural and Commercial Show held at Emosa Primary School grounds under the theme, Creating a Competitive Future.
As the country grapples with the impacts of the drought-induced food crisis, Chasefu District Commissioner Jimmy Piri has urged farmers and producers across Chasefu District to prioritize the welfare of their households and communities by maintaining food supplies. The district commissioner said this when he addressed Chasefu residents at the Agricultural and Commercial Show held at Emosa Primary School ground under the theme, Creating a Competitive Future.
We all know that agriculture is a business, but be mindful of your food security. As you decide on the quantities to sell from your produce, do not sell everything. If you want to sell your maize to FRA. And FRA has started buying maize at 330 kwacha per bag. The advantage of selling to FRA is that when you sell to FRA, who keep the maize, who forget it, in times of hunger, he will still give you that maize as a relief maize.
and Senior Chief Magodi 6 encouraged farmers to continue working hard and urged them to guard their produce jealously.
Please. Munomchasefu tenti abantu bakutemwana tenti kujize kuwa abantu wa hard working shumauti woseza tomeni ulesi yai tenti yeze kupitiliza na usorelila kulima tomeni.
Meanwhile, local farmer Kefas Banda called on the government to boost farming inputs in order to enhance productivity.
Kwene tukuongezera kwa kutingaka pena government ingaikirako mafuti tichimbizge njala pakomo chifukwa fataleza tikupoka hapa doko fataleza ngaulile inandi kwene patati wanandi tingakwana kwene watuongezereko kwa government chimbile isange ndoa ya kutika kupika tawandu muno mcharo chifu cha Zambia.
Teresa Stali, Zanis News, Chasefo District, Eastern Province.
We take our last break. Join us for sports news afterwards.
The Issue is a program that looks at topical issues happening in the country. Watch The Issue every Friday at 19:30 hours, only on Zanis TV, Channel 6 DTT and Channel 458 DTH on Topstar. Don't miss.
Welcome back. In other news, the Mbunda Royal Council MRC has called for unity and the promotion of the One Zambia, One Nation motto. Mbunda Royal Council Traditional Affairs Advisor Chikua Chitengi was speaking in an interview with Zanis. More in the following report.
These are members of the Mbunda Royal Council who have gathered at Radio Cheke to preside over preparations for the installation of a Kaoma-based man, Du Chef Mbandu, as the fifth king of the Mbunda Kingdom for the Mbunda people. The installation ceremony, slated for August 20th, 2024, is expected to bring together Mbunda people from 5 nations, namely Zambia, Namibia, Botswana, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Sudan. It is for this reason that the council is appealing to the people of Western Province and Zambia at large to come and celebrate this important tradition milestone without segregation.
Na mishobo yaba kwetu tulinayo muno mukao mwande tukabwaela munango abo kulikazanga kuliba nkoya kuli tubashe tukashatuka tukapanga nabo hamulika kupayo ntukwa tunatana kuti One Zambia One Nation kuliba kwetu balunyi umwana nga kuli chilika chabo cha kuomboka na bambunda bakai tukalikwatisa nabo hamulika omubika omutuboshe tuli mulifutili limolika tuli mulifutili limolika ye tuli muno ntuboshe bambunda bali muno twapande tuna kupangira mulika na miyati yabakuti umwana nga kuli miyati yabakuti za kutubyana yetu nokutuibyana yetu ketingoje yetu shaka tuboshe tufumine kulinjana.
The council chairperson gives an insight of an Angolan paramount chief Kangamba's presence in the nation.
Mwene Kangamba paramount chief wa mu Angola alina bimene bali muthieni neja na kumona kuli walesela muka tunali walesela kuno ku Zambia hakuya na kushwanesa na kumona vika bitu napanga kolaja haka tuendela.
The nomination of Du Chef Mbandu has excited the Royal Council.
It's a Zambian child. Du Chef Mbandu is now a Majesty King Mbandu in Angola. I'm proud of it.
Du Chef Mbandu is one such person that has been he's been very instrumental in preserving the culture of the Mbunda-speaking people. The nomination and his ultimate installation on the 20th of August 2024 actually is a milestone for the Mbunda-speaking people.
The installation of Du Chef Mbandu from Zambia as king is a significant step towards promoting unity and preserving the cultural heritage of the Mbunda people. Mutinta Mbagwe is reporting for Zanis in Kaoma District, Western Province.
The Reformed Church in Zambia, in Chadiza, has called for unity in the country. Chadiza Reformed Church in Zambia Reverend Boyd Daka says unity of purpose should be prioritized for the good of the nation's development, as it is one of the pillars governing the country. Details in this report.
Yohane 17 verse 8
13:14. Chito number 27 menena bwerera Ambuye Yesu alukamba kuti anabwera pansi pano ukapatsa wanthu mawa Mulungu.
Unity of purpose and love is what the church wants.
Manje kawiri timasondana wina mzachi. Kuyambira mabanja pamene timakhala ni chizondo cheka. We create enmity pabanja pamene tikhala. Kapena nkuchito timasondana wina mzachi. Kumene timachitira ganyu tizondana wina mzachi. Yakuti chikrisitu chilipati.
As Eastern Province Minister took time to attend church at Reformed Church in Zambia, in Chanida, he emphasized on oneness.
Nibweleke mawe yamene mambo analankhula poyamba pamene wanyamuka chabe kuti one Zambia one nation. Chifukwa chamene mambo analutanthauza ni kutanthauza kuti ise ndise bantu bamozi. One Zambia, one nation, one people. Ndise bantu bamozi, kulibe mitundu ibiri olo itatu, kulibe mtundu ukulu olo ngono mno mziko latu la Zambia yai.
Chadiza MP and Chief Mlolo condemns tribalism.
Politicians were very selfish people and cheap. So Stephen Nikiro tatorareti mundu aliyeso maru kamba za mtundu mziko mwatu. Chifukwa this is a very fertile ground. Ni njira ina mwenga tibwelesere futu ya ikuru yokuti mpingo mukakhala mulibe bantu omwe muzambo preachinga. Mukapezeti there's no sheep. The sheep will be scampered. You be shepherd without sheep.
Ngakale pano neneche kuti boma lamene lulamulira nzambiri zamene lukuchita. Soni kuti nikambe zambiri ngako nizindikira kuti vana vanga ngakhale vanthu vanga valankhula zambiri koma changa ni chithokozo. Tiziwa kuti pali pano nanena kuti one Zambia one nation.
Juba, Zanis, Chadiza District, Eastern Province.
Fire has swept through the Tontozo St. Anne's family funeral plant shop in Kalumbila District, destroying coffins. Kalumbila District Commissioner Brenda Sakisa explained that she was informed around 07 hours that Manyama Shopping Center was on fire, and when she rushed to the scene, found that some of the coffins had been burnt.
This is Manyama trading area of Kalumbila District of Northwestern Province. In the early hours of Sunday, fire gutted Tontozo St. Anne's family funeral plant shop, destroying coffins. Zanis news crew who rushed to the scene found firefighters trying to quench the fire. The cost and amount of the coffins gutted was not known during broadcast time, for the owner of the shop was still in shock. This caught the attention of the District Commissioner Brenda Sankisa, who rushed to the scene.
In the morning, that was around 07:30, when I received a phone call from the district chair that there was a shop that was burning at Manyama Shopping Center. I quickly rushed to the scene. The cause of the fire is said to be there are some young men that work around the same area that were burning tires behind the shop. The shop is Tontozo shop, and really the total amount of the cost of the materials that have been destroyed is not yet known. The total amount of the cost is yet to be discovered. I'm sure when the owner of the shop gets back to normal, because he seems to be in a state of confusion. Otherwise, this is what is happening in the Nyama market right now.
Meanwhile, the eyewitness disclosed that fire started from behind the shop where spoiled tires were stored.
So them aba kunyanga batisa kwa ngana yo ambo kwa
ngomba ba vancho amataza abapeli so na chiba kunganda na sangwa fefoni ziyapya soko chisa bata kugira po nasanga nishicishe komuna amba kuno wachamba soko achambo kulisha nomba batambi okufunya kyachi bamukati mu tontozi tatfulo chitamani chonda kwati mwachimecho shisana so yatachambo kuina bafaya bachisa yabashimye shinyako yatachambo kusa kyachi bamukati.
Firefighters from Kalumbila Local Authority, Barrick Rumana Mining Company, and Costco managed to put out fire. Monde Msole, Zanis, Kalumbila District, Northwestern Province.
And in sports, the Chipolopolo Boys and Tanzania's Taifa Stars will tomorrow battle it out as they face each other in the FIFA 2026 World Cup qualifier at Levi Mwanawasa Stadium in Dola. Both teams have expressed confidence of winning the game during a press briefing at Levi Mwanawasa Stadium today. Tovin Ngombe filed in this report.
The wounded Chipolopolo Boys are set to showcase classic football at Levi Mwanawasa Stadium as they battle it out in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Taifa Stars of Tanzania tomorrow. The Chipolopolo Boys, who are fresh from a defeat in Morocco, where they lost 2-1 in the World Cup qualifier, have now shifted attention to tomorrow's game to get the maximum points to boost their chance of making their first appearance at the World Cup. The Zambia national team coach, Avram Grant, at a press briefing, declared his team ready for the showpiece.
What's happening around. So it was beginning was very difficult to live them, but yesterday they started training and I told them, which I told myself, that the most important in football is the next game. So now what's important is the next game, and now we're good one, waiting for the game. We know that it's very, very important game for us. We want to see the picture. Against very good opponent. We saw what they did in Africa. Against us, against Congo, qualification. I think they are the future in Africa. They played well with a lot of intensity, but we need to think about us. When we think about us, how to do the same well, we want to win the game.
Tanzanian national team coach is also sure that his 10 years as a coach for the Taifa Stars is enough for him to plan for big games.
We know Zambia, they have a good squad at the moment. We meet with them last 3 months in AFCON. And I think it's going to be a good game because Zambia, they lost last game against Morocco and they want to win tomorrow. So, but that's what football is. Also, we prepare our players physical and mentality. We know how is important this game to get a result. So the game, it was tough, but
both team captains for Zambia and Tanzania have promised a good game.
Yeah, I think the team prepared well from the time when we got. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the points from our last game, and everyone is still focused. Focus to be the best in the next game, and we'll definitely do our best and get 3 points.
Players, we are ready for the game. We respect Zambians, but we are here to play game and get good results. And I hope all the people that will come to watch in the stadium, on the TV, will get good entertainment because we are playing also a good side. Thank you.
Zambia met Tanzania at the last African Continental Football held in Ivory Coast, and the two teams drew 1 apiece. Tovin Ngombe, Zanis, Indola.
Finally, in the news tonight, as the Zambia national soccer team prepares to redeem itself against Tanzania tomorrow, some soccer fans in Dola have called for change of game strategy in order for Chipolopolo Boys to beat their rivals. Costa Chungu, a soccer fan, says Zambia national team coach Avram Grant should make adjustments as soon as he notices bad performance from his players. Details in the following report.
Despite Zambia losing against Morocco in the last match, fans are thrilled for tomorrow's match. Some fans in Ndola District are optimistic that Zambia will emerge victorious in tomorrow's game.
We just have to win. We just have to win because we are always after our team, always supporting our team, and we'll come in numbers to support them. We won't lose hope. We will still support them until.
Looking forward to this game, which will be on 11th. Actually, we want the team to do better, more than the way they played Yokobari. Apanoma, we want to go Zambia. We look to four goals for Zambians only.
Meanwhile, Have Zulu has urged Zambia national coach Avram Grant to make adjustments where needs will be.
We need points. When you attack, you score. So we need to concentrate on winning, not the strategy, the coach, and the formation is very bad. In Zambia, we are very fast. We don't need to defend. In Zambia, we don't defend. We are attacking. So we need more players to attack. We need 4-3-3 formation.
The coach was taking time, so much time making us up when our players were tired, but the coach was taking so much time to make us up. It became a challenge to our players for them to score. As a result, we had to get those bad results.
Fans in Ndola District are in high spirits as they look forward to watching tomorrow's game. Zanis.
As we end the news, a reminder of the top stories that made headlines. President Hichilema has called for hard work among civil servants. Kitwe City Council urged to complete stalled projects. Kabwe social cash transfer beneficiaries record success stories. Plus, Chipolopolo boys ready for Taifa Stars. On that note, we end Zanis News. On behalf of the entire Zanis production team, not forgetting Emil Damleya, our sign language interpreter, I'm Alice Banda saying goodbye and God bless you.